Morning, everybody. It's Friday, December 11th. Guess what? We got a heat wave going on. It's 45 degrees down here on the south side of Chicago. Happy Hanukkah to all my Jewish friends. I shouldn't say it that way. Happy Hanukkah. That's the way you should say it, right? You don't do it that way. Sometimes we gotta unlearn how we talk. So, happy Hanukkah. But, oh. Yeah, watch out, man. That traffic there is pretty fast. Oh, it's got slammed, huh? This is the one you got to be careful for. There's a lot of people are starting to drive fast again, so you got to be careful out here. But TGIF. Yeah, I'm up a little early today. I got a 7 a.m. meeting. We have an election going on. So, yes, us teachers got to be up early, you know, sometimes. When I was over at the high school, I think my first class was 7:45. So figure that out, yeah. That was, I don't know if I had thinking that was a drafting class. Oh, see that bunny guy out there? We just seen one bunny. So you figure I had to be up had to get over to the school at least. I mean, I had my stuff set up the right way. You still gotta fire everything up. I think I had 40 drops in that room. So you have to fire everything up. You want to make sure when the kids get into those rooms, they're working, right? They're not playing around. Just like in a factory, you know what I mean? You gotta get up, get out there, fire it up. You don't want students to be messing with stuff in the morning. They can't do things. But there's two. Oh wow, two the opposite way there. So that's 3 bunny rabbits. That's the most I've seen in a long, long time. I bet you if I keep running around this lagoon here, I'll find some more. Maybe that's what I'll do here. Maybe I'll go this way. I'll show you which way I'm going to do it. I'll change up the route today. Right? I think I know which way I want to do it. I'll do it this way. Before people get out of here, we'll do it this way. Like this, right? So we got 3 bunny rabbits so far. But, yeah, I mean, I learned that from the factories. That's one of the reasons for an industrialist, it's not worth for him or her to shut down. Because to fire everything up, it takes time, especially the last job I had in the confectionery business with Wrigley Jr. Company. You need to fire those machines up, they got to warm up. I mean, one of our lines had what, 20, 30? I don't remember anymore. I'm trying to think how many wrapping machines we had. I think we had 20 on each side in each department. We went by flavors, right? Each department ran a different flavor. I think we had maybe 20 to... I don't want to over-exaggerate. I don't think we had more than 30 machines. So I think we could run 4 departments, I think. So think about all that work. Each machine had a mechanic. Each machine had an operator. Right? But you had to warm them up. You had to make sure they were clean. Oh, there's another one. So that's 4. We just seen 4. 4 bunny rabbits today. Yo, yo. We're on a streak. That's why I came this way. I want to see if I can hit the... I think the most I have is 5 once in a day. So we're at 4 today. But, so yeah, just think of all that machinery that has to be on. I mean, the easiest way to think about it is starting your car and getting it ready for a long trip. Not starting your car for a regular trip. The reason I say for a long trip is, I'm turning off my lights so I don't blind people as they're walking. The reason I say for a long trip because in manufacturing, each machine is a trip, right? It's going somewhere. You're going to be making stuff. So yes, you have to prepare everything. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
But so yeah, you have to fire it up, get it ready, just like your households. Getting up, having the heat on, cooking up your tea or your coffee in the morning or juice. You know how it is, if you want to do a workout, you have to have your workout clothes ready. And I don't need to explain that much to everybody, but kind of get it. It's the thing about a factory. So yeah, for the industrialist, it doesn't pay to shut down. It's hard to turn on and off. But I think one of the things we're experiencing today on the topic of technology, I don't know if you want to call it progressivism, or we can just say the progress of technology, right? The next generation, I know that people don't like it, the fourth generation, I think they're calling it, the fourth industrial revolution. It's not really, I mean, it is industrial, but it's more of a production revolution rather than industrial, I think, right? Yes, in the sense that it's a shift in how things are produced, but you can argue, how are things produced, right? In the end, if you still need to make something, it happens on a shop floor, not inside of a computer. Some of the prep work, design work, maybe even the QC work is still being done by the computer, but the production is still happening somewhere, right? Even if it's with a 3D printing machine or something like that, or remote. No matter how remote you are and how computerized you are, you still need to have some physical industrial presence, right? I mean, even if you have a machine, say, that makes stickers or lipstick or whatnot, you still need somebody physically there to figure that out. And people say, well, all robots do it all nowadays. Nah, there's gonna be a jam, there's gonna be something that changes, materials are gonna change in a machine. You might have to clean it, you have to calibrate it. So yeah, you're never gonna be fully automated. You're always gonna have to have humans there. Even with AI is cool, but in the end, it doesn't computate as much as the brain, right? It's not as malleable as a brain and flexible to switch. Good morning. So don't ever have to worry about losing your job to a robot. I mean, some people will. That's just the way it is, but there'll be new jobs. There'll be building robots. There'll be servicing robots. There'll be maintaining robots, making new robots, repairing them, right? It's just like a car. I mean, I don't get what this aversion is to technology and automation. And people say they're gonna take all our jobs and we're gonna be all out of work. And yeah, there was the horse and buggy years ago, wasn't there? So you put all those horses out of work, you put all those blacksmiths out of work, all those leather workers out of work, all those carpenters out of work. Come on, you know what I mean? And we built a new industry, which was the automobile industry. Internal combustion engines, right? Imagine all that stuff that used to happen with the horse and carriage. That industry is gone. You know what I mean? It is what? It went away. So what are we talking about when we say, oh, protect the industry? Like the coal industry now. There's always going to be some coal. We're always going to have it, but guess what? It's not a sustainable industry for the future. It's not. It has to switch. There's only so much pollution you can put in the air, and there's only so much coal you can dig out of the ground. Eventually it's gonna not be there. So why would you delay? Why would we delay, right? How how we produce energy. How will we? Why would we delay that? I don't get that. Right? How? Oh, there we go. See that guy? 5. Yay, yay! We made it. Let's see if we can make 6. So we tied the all-time high, I think. I don't know if we ever got to 5 bunnies. We'll see. So we're at all the geese are sleeping over there. It's too early for them. Yeah. Why would we delay technology? That doesn't make sense to me, right? Where is it? Where does that come from? Where does stopping progress come from? I guess there's people out there. It'd be like stopping your child from walking. I don't get that. I mean, all of you parents out there know what I'm talking about. It would be like you see your kid start. You know how they were when they started walking? Well, it was the crawl. It was the scooting first on the floors. Then they got on all 4s, right? And then I started trying to get up on all 2s and grabbing things. So because you didn't like them grabbing your dishes or grabbing whatever off the table, right? And it's smashing stuff down. You remember those days, the glass days, when us parents switched from glass to plastic, right? Mostly it was because kids grab things and they fall and you don't want them to get hurt, right? And sometimes smashing your nice stuff. But so in the name of preservation of my china table or my china dishes, whatever you want to call them, right? Or cabinet, I removed my china. No, I instead of removing my china cabinet and the china dishes, I stopped my child from learning how to walk. Now I hear, John, you are ridiculous. Sometimes, John, you make these ridiculous postulates or theories, and they're just outrageous. No, it's not. We need a sustainable earth. You can't dig coal out of the ground forever. Period. It's going to disappear one day. Let's just work on that. Forget the greenhouses and all of that fancy stuff and whatever and efficiencies, right? Forget that stuff. Let's talk about straight progress. Good morning, fellas. Good morning. Good to see you. Let's just straight talk about that. Kid, you're raising a kid. He's starting to walk. We won't even talk about talking. Starting to learn how to walk. Starting to pop up on the two legs, right? Grabbing the things. But since you don't want to move your china cabinet and your dishes, oh, there we go. 6. See him? Right there. We got the 6. Yo, and he's a big one there. Yeah, we got the 6. Let's see. Right there, right? See him? He's way over there. See that guy? Oh, there's 2 over there. Look. Watch. Ready? Oh, look at that. Oh. We got the 7, but those might be 2 of the same, so they didn't look like, because the earlier 2 were actually pretty small. So we got the 7 today. 7 bunnies. So think about it. We don't want to put away the china cabinet because kid is starting to walk. You know which stage it is, that one where they're starting to pop up and grab things to get their balance. So what we do is we stop the child from learning how to walk. And again, people are saying, that's a ridiculous analogy. No, it isn't. It isn't a ridiculous analogy. It's straight on. Kid's gonna learn how to walk. And us stopping them from walking because they're busting our china cabinets, it's kind of, why would we do that? No. What do? We figure out how to have a china cabinet. We figure out how to have a china cabinet. Let the kid walk, right? And go forward. In the end, we're not going to stop the kid from walking. That's the idea I'm trying to say. We're not going to stop the coal industry from going out. It's going to happen. But hey, wait. Did I mention coal is also used for making steel? So you're never going to get rid of coal. That's the point. It's a false narrative. It's to pit people against each other. Same thing with all kinds of these arguments people are making. Take our guns away, abortion, all of those things. Those are all false narratives. That stuff doesn't happen. That can't physically happen, right? So in the end, what I'm trying to make to forget about rights, and then we don't want to get to rights. We're talking a little bit about progressive ideas and thought, and regressivism and reactionaryism, right? People who say we need to protect the coal industry are people who say, I don't want my child to walk around the house as they're learning, they're smashing my china cabinet. That's what it is. Someone can say that I'm oversimplifying it. No, I'm not. I am not. There was people out there that were arguing against an internal combustion engine for the same reasons. Same reactionary reasons. Reactionary means going backwards in time. Meaning I want to be a caveman. I want to live in a cave. I want to hunt dinosaurs. Those kinds of guys, and women. Those days aren't coming back. You can't go. We don't have a flux capacitor. We don't have a TARDIS. We don't have any special invented time machines. We're not doing that, and it's not happening. We need to keep going forward. Any other ideas is just wackadoodle stuff. And it's sci-fi, and it's cool, and we can talk about it. We can make movies about it. We can discuss it. We can read Ray Bradbury's and all of that fancy stuff. And I forget all those authors of those cool books, but in the end, we go forward. Every child, every human is going to learn how to walk. That's it. That's it. Every human progresses and doesn't want to breathe pollution. Every human understands scarcity. Every human understands sustainability, right? So if something is not sustainable, then we need to figure it out, right? If something's hurting us, then we need to figure it out and go forward. That doesn't mean throw people out and discard them because they're a certain type of industry. That means figuring things out together. That means understanding transition, right? Just like the transition from middle school to high school to adult. We all go through those, right? I got a 20-year-old, a 19-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 16-year-old, right? Good morning. Went through middle school, high school, and now we're doing transitions to adulthood. That's it. I'm not stopping that. I can throw my boys out. I can cuddle them. I can helicopter them. I can do all these things with my kids. In the end, they're going to be adults. I can't stop it. I can't stop growth. I can't stop progress. We can't stop it. I can't stop it. Whatever I statements, weird stuff, or PC language that I need to say, we can't stop progress. To my brothers and sisters out there that are worried about change, it happens. We've changed. We are changing. We can't stop change. Virus, no virus, and recounts and whatever else is out there. Sometimes this fear of it, you know what I mean? So I know I harped on that coal industry, and I'm in no way trying to put my brothers and sisters out of work, right? But I'm just trying to make an example of someone who says, it's kind of the protectionist kind of an idea. Yes, we can do that, but in the end, things are going to move forward. Just like today. It's Friday, it's 45 degrees. We can't stop it. We can't stop what's going to happen today. So we just got to accept things. I'm not saying accept bad things. I'm just saying accept that things keep moving forward. Accept that our children are going to end up walking on two legs one day. And as they're learning how to walk, they're going to rip down that china cabinet, right? So what do? Stop the kid from walking? Or do you remove the china cabinet? Well, if we love our children and we love the future, we get rid of the damn china cabinet till the kid grows up, And if we're smart and really progressive, we make the kid buy the new china cabinet when they're older and they have a good job and have a good paying salary. There's a progressive parent, right? Having your kid buy you the new china, the stuff that they busted when they were kids. So I don't know if the kids are gonna like that one. I know all you parents are gonna say, "Hey, Kugler said you're supposed to buy me a new china cabinet now," so, but I don't know if they're gonna go for that. I think I'm rambling now. I need to stop. So it's Friday. It's 45 degrees. I believe it's December 11th, 2020. Down here on the south side of Chicago. It's beautiful. My fingers are a little cold, but it's nice out here. Seen 7 bunny rabbits today. It's the record for a bike ride. Hey, it's a beautiful day. Except we're still on COVID. Don't forget. Don't get too lackadaisical. Virtual hugs, virtual kisses, but don't forget, really, really, really love yourself and everybody else around us. So take it easy, everybody. Have a good weekend. See you guys on the flip side on Monday. Bye.